Should Aicasus Tours invest in virtual reality content? The most common application of VR in hospitality and tourism is marketing. Marketing with VR helps promote lesser-known destinations and showcases the many available tour experiences in an area. Destination managers, tour companies, airlines, and hotels have successfully used VR content to market tourism sites. Many VR designers are in the early stages of creating content to enhance tours. Industry experts suggest tourists can enjoy certain types of tours, particularly those involving culture, history, and nature, and much more with VR content. Virtual reality tools increasingly allow users to experience films and other content in more realistic, multisensory, and even adventurous ways. Many companies in the hospitality and tourism sector are exploring how to create new business opportunities with VR. Some companies have already succeeded in using VR contents to market their sites and services, as well as to enhance tour experiences. For example, VR designers created VR experiences for tourists at Kindle Calling, an annual music festival at the Lake District National Park in the United Kingdom. The VR experiences included aerial footage of the lake and its wildlife filmed via drones. In an experiment of the self-guided tours, VR designers created a VR tour of the state capitol buildings to compare with audio tours. Tourists clearly preferred the VR experience. Now, the big question is, can this agency make good profit off of VR experiences? One indicator of the growing demand for VR content is the demand for VR headsets. In 2018, global shipments of VR headsets amounted to 13.5 million. The demand for VR headsets is expected to more than double by 2023. Reporting about VR tools for marketing suggests travel agencies gain significant returns on investment in their business. For example, the travel agency Thomas Cook put VR headsets in many of its offices. Potential travelers could experience locations in Europe, Asia, and North America. Thomas Cook reported a 40% return on investment by using these VR headsets. The most effective destination was New York City. Other research suggests using VR for marketing is particularly effective for younger customers. For example, 73% of Gen Zers are interested in using VR for customer decisions. Through our research, we suggest Aicasus Tours has the following reasonable options. Option number 1 is we develop short VR films for marketing purposes. Option number 2, we promote select tours with our VR films at our agency locations, but this will require the purchase of VR headsets. And option number 3, we create VR content for several strategic tours. Following the model set by various tour companies, we can produce and develop 360 videos of our various tours, place them on YouTube, and link the videos to booking websites. Potential customers could watch the videos with or without VR headsets. In consultation with 3 VR developers, we estimate each short VR film of roughly 2 minutes can be produced for approximately $5,500. And that includes equipment purchases. We could rely on our permanent tour guides at various locations to oversee the recordings of our tour footage. To access interest in VR content, to help make tour selections, we surveyed 515 of our former customers. We received responses from 217 of those customers. Each customer received a short online survey. Before answering survey items, customers watched a 2-minute video explaining how VR headsets can be used to showcase tours. The short video contained pictures and 3 short sample video clips. Many of our prior customers expressed interest in viewing VR content as they make tour decisions. Among customers who tethered VR headsets, nearly 3/4 expressed interest. For mobile VR headset owners and customers without VR headsets, roughly 1/4 expressed interest. Once we create 360 videos, we can allow customers who visit our offices to view the VR content on high-quality VR headsets. This option would require us to purchase roughly 5 VR headsets, and they're about $800 per headset, for each of our 10 major offices. Among customers who go to our offices to book these tours, over half of them express interest in viewing VR content. We can also create VR content to enhance our tours. This is clearly the most expensive and the highest risk option. Content for these VR films would need to be of higher quality, more sophisticated, more engaging, and more interactive than the short VR films used for promotion. In consultations with VR developers, creating a 15-minute VR film would cost roughly between $25,000 and $50,000. We envision creating these 3 VR films for tours of 5 to 7 days. To access interest in VR content as a part of our tour experience, we surveyed former customers of the following 3 tours: the European Pipe Organs Tour, the Medievalist Castle Tour, and the Redwood Forest Meditation Tour. Before answering survey items, customers watched a 2-minute video explaining how VR headsets could be used in these tours. The short videos contained pictures and 3 examples of video clips. Prior customers of the Redwood Forest Meditation Tour were the least interested in VR content to enhance their experience. About 1 in 5 prior customers thought VR content could significantly enhance the tour, and just 3% of this tour feature would increase the likelihood of selecting the tour. However, the most prior customers of the European Pipe Organs Tour expressed interest in viewing VR content. About 3/4 of prior customers thought the VR content would significantly enhance the tour, and about half of these people thought the tour feature would increase the likelihood of selecting this tour. Based on existing research about VR content for promoting and enhancing tours and our own survey work, we recommend Aicasus Tours adopt a VR initiative that positions us as an early adopter of travel-enhancing technologies. Yet, we also recommend avoiding excessive risk. Specifically, we recommend the following. 1. We develop short VR films for each of our 25 tours. At an estimated at an estimated cost of $137,500, we can immediately start promoting tours with these videos. We can also send inexpensive mobile VR headsets to key customers at an estimated cost of $10,000. 1,000 Google Cardboard headsets with a cost of $10 per headset, including shipping. We can send mobile VR headsets to prior customers identified as most likely to purchase future tours. We recommend elevating their purchase behavior to create a return on investment analysis of the mobile VR headset strategy. Recommendation number 3 is to place high-quality VR headsets in 10 of our most major offices. At an estimated cost of $40,000, we can market our tours with VR experiences with high-quality VR experiences at our major offices. We recommend tracking which tours our customers view and how that impacts their ultimate decision-making. Recommendation number 4 is to create a 3-part series of 15-minute VR films for our European Pipe Organs Tour. At an estimated cost of $137,000, $105,000 of production cost, $32,000 for 40 high-quality VR headsets for tour participants, we can test the value of developing VR content to enhance tours. At a total cost of $334,500, we anticipate the VR initiative will help us market our tours and strengthen our position as a distinct provider of sophisticated tours. Thank you.